calling the FBI. May I have your first name?
Yes, I do want to say first, this is my third call. Every time I call, I've been hung up on by the FBI, even though what I've called about the U.S. Attorney has forwarded to the FBI on my behalf. So they've been hanging up because it has to do with the Louisville Metro Police committing the crimes.
Okay, can I have your first name?
My first name is Connie. My last name is Marshall.
Hold on 1 second. Is that Marshall?
That's correct. Hung up on twice by the whoever answers there. I've been hung up on twice.
Well, I can make a note of it. Can I have, is that your home or cell phone number?
That's my home number.
And,
I'm reporting that the U.S. Attorney here in Louisville, Kentucky, which I have the letter here if you'd like me to fax it to you, sent the FBI a packet about 4 months ago, and they have not contacted me yet. The packet that he sent to them was a packet that I sent to the U.S. Attorney regarding the Louisville Metro Police Department committing crimes. And the U.S. Attorney told me it was a federal issue, and he sent the packet to you all. There was a very organized book that had 30 death threat, hate crime emails in it from the Louisville Metro Police to me, threatening my family and me, calling me niggers and so forth. It had phone calls. It might be funny to you, but it wasn't funny to me because it's a hate crime, is what I understand.
I'm not laughing.
Okay, well, I thought I heard laughing, but I'm not letting any of this go, you know.
I don't do that.
Yeah, I'm not letting any of this go. Like I said, it's my third call. I also received numerous telephone calls calling me bitches and niggers. I've been followed by them. I've had somebody come to my door and try to break into my home, some white man that the police said they sent. I have a tub of mail here that was sent to my address in one of the corrupt prosecutors' names, and it also has LMPD on it and Commonwealth of Kentucky and Jefferson County Attorney's Office. You know, all of this is going on, and I have not heard anything back from the FBI. They've done nothing, and that's just a small percentage of it, and I'm not going to put up with it. I'm not. And I'm not letting anything go because I have too much evidence. I have a website, www.justiceforallcitizens.com. I got all of it on there. I also have it on YouTube, so I can't be lying. And the book that I sent to the FBI, along with the one that the U.S. Attorney sent to the FBI, which they sent me a letter saying they sent it to the FBI, was very organized, had a table of contents, had all the stuff in it that I've been telling you about and more. And it also had links to videos where I video the police every time they've been over here harassing me. They have put 7 or 8 fabricated forged documents in court paperwork, calling saying one judge had performed oral sex on a 12-year-old. They put that in a case. They also put another pleading in a case that said some judge had fantasies about me. Then they put another pleading in a federal judge case saying that this judge was taking bribes, and they signed my name to all this stuff, fabricated and forged. They also sent an email to Tim Melton at LG&E saying they're going to kill him and they got a gun. The police are doing all of this. And I had responded to all those pleadings, so they know I didn't do it. So when I proved I didn't do it, everybody wants to drop it. But you would think somebody wanted to investigate somebody saying a judge performed oral sex on a child and all that other stuff. So when are the FBI going to contact me? Because all that was sent to them by the U.S. Attorney, and I'm not letting it go. I had a good name to all these lies were told, and I'm not letting it go. So if the FBI don't want to investigate, maybe I need to take it over their head. But you know, the U.S. Attorney sent it to them.
What was the name of the U.S. Attorney?
I don't have his name in front of me. I have to pull the document. He's on 6th and Broadway in Louisville, Kentucky. The U.S. Attorney there. And I have the letter that he sent to me, which I can send to you all if you want me to do that.
Okay, hold on a second, because you were talking very fast and giving me a lot of information.
I'm frustrated.
I understand that, but I just want to, this stems around the fact that this U.S. Attorney sent a packet to the FBI.
Yeah, he sent the packet that I sent to him. And he sent me a letter. He said, Miss Marshall, this is federal, and I have forwarded your information to the FBI on Sycamore Station Lane, which they do absolutely nothing. I've been out there. I've taken the same packets out there to them, and I never hear back from them. You know, it's almost like...
You've taken the packets to the FBI? FBI?
Yes, sir. I have the return receipt when they had a woman out there who was a special agent in charge. I can't think of her name, but she's no longer out there. They moved her somewhere else. But I sent it to her certified, return receipt requested, and I received no call, no nothing. I drove out there and took a packet out there, nothing. So I sent it to the U.S. Attorney, the same packet. And then he sent me a letter and said, this is a federal issue. I have forwarded your information to the FBI.
Okay, when did you take this packet to the FBI in Louisville?
It was when, I can pull all of it. I don't have all of it out right now, but I'm very organized. I have 2 file cabinets. I can pull it all and get it together.
Well, was it fairly recently that you...
No, it was last year when they had the female out there as a special agent. I can't think of her name. She's not out there anymore on Sycamore Station Lane. And I addressed it to her. Certified, it was addressed to her.
Now wait a minute, did they keep your information? What happened?
They never contacted me. Never heard from them.
Okay, but they did keep your information, the packet that you were talking about?
It didn't come back to me in the mail or anything. So I'm assuming they kept it. I received my certified receipt back that said that they received it.
Did you inquire in this past year to the Louisville office if they have progressed any with the investigation or asked to make questions about it?
I haven't.
I can't give out any.
When I call out there,
information myself.
When I call out there, I get no information whatsoever. You know, I said, well, they'll get in contact with you if they need to. That's all I get. You know.
That is usually the case when they investigate something. If they would need to contact you to ask you questions, they would do so. So the fact that they haven't doesn't mean they haven't been doing anything.
Sir, I'm sure they haven't done a thing because, like I said, I've been out there.
No.
I've been out there.
Okay. But again, you were told that if they needed to contact you, they would do so.
And I've been hung up on by them numerous times. You know, it's almost, to me, it seems like because they all work in the fusion center together, that no matter what the police do, the FBI is not going to do a thing about it. You know, that's the way it doesn't seem that way. That's the way it apparently is. Because like I said, even when the U.S. Attorney sent it to them, I received no assistance. A while back, about 2 years ago, because it's been going on for years, I received a letter from the U.S. DOJ. They said they gave me 2 reference numbers. I have the reference numbers. It's on the letters I received. They said, contact the FBI. I contacted them, nothing. I've never heard from them. And I have those reference numbers and have the letters from the U.S. DOJ. I got the letters from the U.S. DOJ. I got the letter from, I think it was the governor's office, telling me to contact the FBI, and, you know, and heard nothing from them. And like I said, the U.S. DOJ a few years ago gave me reference numbers. Nothing from the FBI. It's just like the U.S. Attorney forwarded my information to them. Nothing from the FBI here on Sycamore Station Lane.
Okay, and now the packet you were talking about, what was in it again?
Well, briefly, and it may sound unorganized now, but I'm very organized. It had a table of contents. It had 30 death threats, sexual degradation, hate emails from the Louisville Metro Police. Some of the contents was calling me niggers and bitches, saying they're going to kill my family. They own the town. They named my family by name. Then I had several telephone calls and links to, I had the transcripts of the calls and the links to the calls. I got them all posted on YouTube and on my website. So it had the links to the calls under the transcripts of the calls. It also has I think it was 7 or 8 pleadings and documents in which my name has been signed on there. You can tell my name was forged on there because one of them you can see the line where they forged my name on there. And in those pleadings, they are saying that Judge Minton in the Kentucky Supreme Court, they're saying that he performed cunnilingus, this is their verbiage, on a 12-year-old girl, and they've signed my name to the pleading. I didn't send the pleading. And then in another one, they're saying that some judge has a crush on me. And then in another one, when I tried to file against them, because it's been going on for years over in federal court, they faxed something over there saying that Judge, what is his name? The judge in federal court over there, I can't think of his name, but they said that he was taking bribes. Then I had the police run into my house saying that I sent an email to LG&E, to Tim Melton, and saying that I'm going to kill him and I got a gun, and I never sent any of that. And I do know that Tim Melton, I told him I was going to report him to his corporate office, some things they were doing at LG&E. And next thing I know, here come the police over here saying that I sent an email to him, which he probably got together with Tim Melton, and they probably forged the email, and it's just been ongoing things like that that's been going on. And I reported all those things and nothing's been done. In some of the emails, they even said that they own the town. We own the town. We own the judges. Those types of things are in there too. I mean, and then I've got a tub of mail. I've got 114, 140, I forgot what the number is, and it's well organized too, of mail, where when I had the case regarding the police, the mail has the prosecutor's name on it. Her name was Elizabeth Fields, where they put a fabricated forged document in the case and said my neighbors sent it. My neighbors didn't send it, but the judge didn't want to hear it, But at any rate, they've been sending mail to my house, and it has Elizabeth Fields on it, but it also has LMPD under it, Louisville Metro Police Department, and it has Commonwealth of Kentucky, it has Jefferson County Attorney's Office, but it's all sent to my address, and nobody wants to do anything about anything.
Okay. Well, I will get this information documented here with the...
and then they've been to my house numerous times.
Earlier.
They've been to my house numerous times trying to come up with, trying to set me up or something with different charges and so forth. I've never been a person committed any crimes, but I got set up by the police and all this type of stuff. They came to my house one day and said, you sent an email to Malone staffing. I'm not talking about the one to LG&E. They came up fabricating emails. You sent something to Malone staffing. And I said, I don't know what you're talking about. So I said, I went to court this morning and put them on the docket for trying to keep me from getting my unemployment, which I did get at that time because I worked for them a brief time.